You talking to me? You talking paid groups, talking money for free? Paid for a few tips, thought I'd buy them and see, but they're nowhere near where they're supposed to be. I've been riding alts down to all-time lows. I've been asking when moon, but nobody knows. I'm liquidated every week, check my wallet and week. Check my phone all night, so I barely sleep. You know my head's heavy and my bags are the same. I guess I shouldn't hate the player, I'm just bad at the game. Damn. I don't wanna ride it to the lows. Zuckerberg, come and save me from zero. I'll take a doge if it's all the same. That's the hope in my health.
There's like something cool about that collaboration, but then to be able to call it.
Now I'm sitting here in this black hole. I don't wanna ride it to the lows. Rolling, come and save me from zero.
Let me tell you a story about a man who kept on buying the bottom. You know, he held so long, there was no open sight. But he kept on waiting for the bulls to turn on the light. And then, damn, it's pumping a lot. I said, damn, it's finally hot. I check it every morning and nothing was changing. But then, ooh, that special feeling when you finally get in, it's like,
There's no feeling like buying at the bottom. Oh, that feeling you've waited for so long. Oh, 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 I can feel it. Oh, 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 it's so cool season. Oh, 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 I can feel it. Oh, 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 it's so cool season.
don't you love it when you sell the top? Don't you love it when you nail the swap from MCO to CRO? The gains will flow wherever the FOMO decides to go. You know I'm packing my bags, man, as fast as I can, because we're landing on the moon soon, that's the plan. I got it all from the fall, yo, straight from the bottom. Shout out to the haters that are wishing they got them. I'm a Bitcoin maximalist, I'm here to say that BTC is the only way. If it doesn't take an hour to send your money, well, it's probably a scam.
There's no feeling like buying at the bottom. Oh, that feeling you've waited for so long. Oh, 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 I can feel it. Oh, 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 it's so cool season.
Huddle down, cause it's time to go. You got a first class ticket to the crypto flow, because damn, it's pumping a lot. I said, damn, it's finally hot. Yo, CZ, call me up, lunch on me.
Oh, 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 I can feel it. Oh, 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 it's so cool season. Oh, 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 I can feel it. Oh, 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 it's so cool season.
What's up, guys? I'm Ryan. I'm here. I'm alive. How you guys doing today? Who's here? If you're here, say something in the chat so I know who is here. Also, can you hear me? Move this up a little bit.
Wake up in the morning,
Boom.
the coins on the rise. I'm gonna get some money in and come along for the ride. You know I'll get a second mortgage and max out my
Take
tithes
this all
because I know
down.
it's gonna moon all the way to the stars. Oh man, I'm gonna quit my job.
What's up, Ania?
Crypto coins are gonna make me
Can you hear me all right? Am I loud enough? Yo, Ray Ray. How you guys doing? Nice. Very nice. Wait for a few more people to show up and then we'll get started. It'll just be a quick AMA. Also just update you guys on what we're working on currently. It's been an interesting week in crypto for sure. But it's nothing we haven't been through before. If you've been here since 2017 at least. Setting a few things up real quick. All right, that looks good. All right. Whoops. All right, good to go. All right, what's up, guys? How you doing? I'm Red Ryan, one of the dudes behind Small Arms Syndicate. Recently, the market took a huge dump, which is not fun, but has not slowed down what we've been working on. Before I get into too many details, do any of you, we've got 6 of you here right now, do any of you have any questions that you'd like answered as far as Small Arms Syndicate goes? And who else here? We got Ray, we got Nadania. Don't be shy, say something in chat. If you are a part of Small Arms Syndicate, we've got an NFT collection on OpenZoo.io. This NFT collection is built on WanChain. If you haven't checked out WanChain, check out WanChain. One of my favorite coins, still to this day, been a part of it for several years. And just like the rest of the market, it took a dump this week, but so did the rest of the market. What's up, El Chupe? What's up, man? Good to see you. Glad you have it here. Yo. All right. Elbow cough. I don't have anything really to ask. I'm here for leaks. I see. Okay. All right. Well, currently what we've got a small team of around 5 people working for Small Arms Syndicate right now. We've got me, we've got Maximus, we've got Jake Rake, we've got our artist, and we have our gaming developer who is also working on our CGI trailer. Currently we have 5 models, 5 more Small Arms Syndicate 3D models in production right now. As soon as they are finalized, I'll be sharing them in the Telegram so you guys can check out what they look like. One of them is an extinct skin, so you'll get to see what an extinct skin will look like in our game. One of them has a Mandalorian helmet. One of them is a James Bond type character with a tuxedo and I believe a handgun. And even though the market is taking a crap, we still are on pace to release this trailer, which is what we're going to use for a lot of our marketing to get our game rolling. should release by the end of July. So that's what we're working on in the background right there. We're building, as well as that, we're working on our GitHub documents. Hopefully have those out in the next month, so you will have a better idea of what our game will be and how it'll work. To give you an idea, I'm a big fan of third-person shooters. I'm a big fan of open-world games like Rust and Battlefield. I mean, Rust and Battlefield are first-person shooters, but we want our game to feel similar to that. It's gonna have a lot of team gameplay gameplay, and I don't want to give out too many details because we're still working out we're still fine-tuning it, and we're really excited about it. On top of that, we're going to figure out what our new assets, our final assets for the collection will be for the Small Arms Syndicate NFT collection. I think after this last edition, it'll really give us an awesome wide variety of characters in our collection. And I'm excited to see what we decide on. Which after today, I'll get that I'll send that to our artists. We'll get it started. It'll be, yes, that's what we're leaning toward right now. Different servers, all an open world type game where you work together to conquer certain parts of the map. And if you own that certain part of the map, your team or your faction or your clan gets the income from that map. Now another team can come along and try to take it from you. So it also has like, if you've played Battlefield or Battlefront, games like that where you're trying to control certain areas of the world to win the game. It's going to be like that, but we're going to have a play-to-earn aspect on it. And so what we're trying to figure out is if we want to do, how big we want each server to be, like 100 people, 1,000 people per server. Of course, the bigger the amount of players, the more bandwidth it takes, and the better servers you need to have something like that run properly. So we're still trying to figure that out, or trying to do what we think would be the best option and most fun option for the players of our game. Obviously, we're in the super early stages of all this, and we're a small team. So we're doing what we can. We're working on what we can right now, and I'm pretty happy with our progress so far. One thing that, like what we're working on now, we're gonna keep going forward with. If the only thing that could possibly delay things is if the market stays in too much of a downturn. We don't want to spend our project funds too early because we get less bang for our buck. But we're still going to keep working on and progressing on everything that we can. And we've slowed down on minting recently because a lot of my attention has gone to that and GitHub documents and really painting a better picture of what our vision is. The trailer at the end of July, I think, is really going to pump up the eyes that are going to be on our project and the excitement for it, because it's going to look really good. I really like what I'm seeing so far as the progress on that. It's going to make us look really awesome. I'm very excited about it. But do any of you have any questions so far? Like anything that I've talked about so far, do you have anything you'd like me to elaborate on? Because I also, like, we're working on ideas right now. So the more ideas I can get from you guys, the better. It helps us out because it sparks new ideas for us. But, yeah. What's up, John? How you doing? John, I'm sure you got some questions for us. Let me know. Pour them on me. It's amazing. We're already at nearly $47,000 in volume in nearly 3 months. It's awesome. Things have obviously slowed down recently, but they will pick back up. Yes, governance. Yes, we that's one of the things that will be in our GitHub documents, explaining all the utility of our token. Obviously, the token will be used in game. It'll be used as the play to earn currency that you earn as you participate in the game. And similar to how we had a community decide on, or what we're working on is make sure our new assets are ones that our community wants. The token is going to have a governance of that kind to help kind of mold the future of the project once we get to that point. Right now we're small enough that we don't really need something like that, but yes, that's going to be one of the utilities of our token. And we're going to have staking of some kind. Again, these are rough ideas, so nothing set in stone. But I'm constantly reaching out to my network of connections in crypto and trying to pick their brains and figure out what kind of value I can already bring to what we have going on right now and to the future. How does the token launch work after 10,000 mints? Will we wait until all are bought? No, we won't wait until all are bought, but what we will do is finalize a few things. We'll have an updated website with a rarity score that we're going to use to figure out how much of our token we're going to airdrop to each NFT. Each NFT, regardless of the rarity, is going to get 25,000 of our tokens, I believe. I'd have to look at the document again, but I think that's right. And then each NFT will have an airdrop bonus depending on the rarity of that NFT. So if you have assets that are rarer than the rest, then you will get a bigger airdrop bonus than other NFTs. Obviously, extinct skins will probably get the biggest, definitely get the biggest airdrop over the rest. And so, yeah, we're going to finalize a few things like the rarity score. We're going to add a gallery and a filtering mechanism that'll let you be able to easily figure out which NFT is the rarest of them all. So if you want to get that airdrop bonus before we do the airdrop bonus, you'll have an opportunity to buy that NFT before we do the airdrop. But we definitely want to give people time to participate in the airdrop before we do the airdrop. Yes, I'm sure I'll reach out to them, and I bet you I can get a give it with them. I haven't done that yet, and my focus has been other things. My focus hasn't been on marketing too much because I really want the bones to be all set and in place before we really start pumping more money into marketing. Also, I just want to see some more growth from the zoo ecosystem in general before we put too much money into that. Right now, our project funds are limited, obviously, because a lot of our funds are in zoo, and zoo's down right now, so we don't want to spend it when we can get less for our buck. And these market conditions don't scare me at all. Like, this zoo is such an awesome project, and what they're building is so unique. I have so much confidence in it that I'm fine with waiting until it's a better time to pursue certain aspects of the things that we need that cost money. Aside from more tokens via airdrop, what bonuses are there for having more than one NFT? Is there a way to utilize more than one NFT at a time in game? Yeah, we're going to definitely do a renting system, where if you own more than one NFT in game, then you will be able to loan that out to another player that gets the benefits of owning an NFT and playing our game at the same time. Obviously, we're going to have players that have the NFTs and players that don't have the NFTs, our Small Arms Syndicate NFTs. But we're going to make sure that there is a huge incentive and bonus by playing with a Small Arms Syndicate NFT. If you don't have one, your character might be pretty generic, but we haven't figured out all the details on how that'll work. Maybe we'll use the token to give you the ability to upgrade certain parts of your character or your NFT. These are, we've thrown around a lot of ideas and nothing is official, but we're gonna have some kind of upgrade system that involves both our Small Arms NFTs and our token. Speaking of the stash wallet, we have about almost 11,000 zoos sitting in the avalanche farms that I just have decided not to claim for right now. But half of that is going to the stash wallet whenever we do claim that. So that's like close to 6,000 from there. We've got around close to 10,000 zoo sitting in our Small Arms Syndicate wallet that hasn't been distributed yet. So that's another 2,000 zoo going to the treasury. Since things have slowed down, I've decided to not do it every single day, but do it at least once a week. And then as we grow, the faster things move, the faster the stash will move. At some point, after all 10K have been minted, we're going to automate all this. We're gonna have a smart contract written to where we won't have the stash wallet anymore. Anytime there's a sale, it's just going to distribute to all the holders. So it's gonna be all automated after all 10K are released. So that'll happen probably also before the airdrop, where we write the smart contract that automates all of that for us. And I'm excited about that because it's awesome. If you can automate anything, it's awesome. My son's at the door. I'm home alone with my son, so there might be little interruptions like this. Sorry about that. Oh, no. Keep the questions going. Nice. Will there be land sales or anything like that in the future? I don't have any details on that. We haven't talked about land yet. We're still trying to figure out the details or finalize the details of the game we're working on. This game is going to be a dream come true. It's basically a something that me and Maxim has wanted to do for so long. So the fact that we are making it happen is incredibly, it's all that I'm working on right now. Is there a plan for team revenue generation post-launch, like micro transactions for cosmetics, battle pass, DLC, random loot boxes, land, etc.? Again, there's going to be, yes, cosmetic upgrades, yes, some kind of battle pass, which will definitely involve purchasing an NFT, DLC. Once we launch the game, it's not going to be the end of the game's development. I'm sure that we will come up with more things to add to the game as we after we launch and as we continue to work on it. Random loot boxes, possibly. These are all ideas that any ideas that you guys have, it sparks an idea for us. So I can't say for sure if we'll have random loot boxes, but I'm sure we'll have something like that. What that is exactly, not sure. Land, haven't worked on land yet, but we've thought about it. And will there be a co-op PvE element outside of the PvP? Yes. The main focus is going to be PvP, and that's where the play-to-earn aspect is going to come. It's going to be player versus player, play-to-earn, holding land, building a faction, and having some kind of leader within that faction, which will be voted on by the faction that you participated in. I'm sure there will be... We want to build several different communities within our community. We want this to be fun, competitive, and a way for people to actually make decent money playing video games. That's a dream come true for me. I'd love to just get paid to sit in my office and play video games. That'd be awesome. Will SAS with rare attributes have stronger stats in game? Yes, there will be an aspect of that as well. There will definitely be NFTs in themselves. Most likely will have upgraded attributes just going into the game. So if you have an NFT versus a player that doesn't have an NFT, your player's already gonna have if you're the guy with the NFT, you're already going to have an advantage over that guy. And there's going to be different levels of that for sure based on the rarity of each asset that your NFT has. The attributes are going to play a major part in the game. They're going to have a lot to do with how good your character is at something or how much health he has. and each asset there will be variations of it all. Again, I can't tell you exactly what that is yet. We're still working on the details of that, but that is definitely something that we are working on. The Badlands. So this is my favorite, probably one of my favorite parts of the game, just because it sounds so fun. In factions, you're gonna have someone in your faction that no one's clicking with, and you guys can vote collectively to kick that guy out of your faction. That guy's gonna go to a place called the Badlands. And the Badlands will be like in the middle of the map or something like that, where if you don't have a faction, you get sent here. And there's going to be other people there too. So in the Badlands, you can hang out, you can build up a rebellion, create a new faction, and go try to take the faction that kicked you out's land, and then send them all to the Badlands. There's going to be an aspect of that in this game, which sounds very fun to me, because if you troll while you play video games, most likely, like playfully troll, you're going to get sent to the Badlands. And you're going to have to come up with some kind of plan to get back into one of the factions. We're going to have seasons, so if you get sent to the Badlands, you're not stuck there forever. And we'll have different servers, so if you don't want to be there, you can just join a new server and try to get a new faction. But yeah, it's going to be fun. And I'm sure there's going to be some kind of, we don't have the details exactly. I can't tell you exactly what's going to happen, but there's going to be resources there for all the Badlands, the people that live in the Badlands. There's going to be some kind of resources there that will give you the ability to have a chance at taking over a faction. But that's the idea of the Badlands. One of my favorite aspects, honestly. I can't wait to get that finalized and give you guys an in-depth review on how it's all going to work. Yes, leaderboards for sure. Yes, absolutely. Yes, Mutiny. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to watch how it plays out. Once we get there. We're very far away from being able to launch this game yet, obviously, because we're still early. We're still early on. We're still raising funds to pay for all the pieces that we need to pay for, but we are working on what we can right now. Absolutely. Yes, we're going to need a bigger team. And that's as soon as we can get more people, we're bringing on more people. Like I said, or if you're part of the Telegram, you saw this past week we just added a new guy, Jake Rake. He's our current developer. He's our only developer right now, because we're keeping things small and affordable until we continue to grow and are able to disperse funds in more areas to progress our progress, or to speed up our progress. So, merch. Yep, we're already working on merch. Merch is on its way. We'll have hoodies, hats, whatever we can think of. We're going to give you the ability to print your NFT on Small Arms Syndicate merch. That's in the works, but it's not the first thing we're working on right now. But I bet you we'll have it out in the next month or so. So, right now our focus is getting the basics out in the Git book, so you guys can have more things to read about the vision of our project. So, very excited. But yeah, that's all I can think of right now. We're at 122 owners. We've minted 4,540 items. Like I said, recently we've been slowing down on minting because we've switched our focus on what we're working on right now. But that's gonna continue. I hope to have us at 5,000 at the end of next week, so we can start seeing the Wicked Chameleon assets, and then the assets that you guys as a community come up with, and let us know what you want us to move forward with. Can you tell us more about the staking? Apologies if I missed it. Just joined. Staking right now, we're definitely going to do some kind of NFT staking. We don't have anything set in stone right now, and there's definitely going to be staking with our token, which will have a lot to do with governance on our ecosystem. The more tokens you have, the more voting power you have, and you'll have a bigger say on whenever we need direction from the community. You'll have a bigger say in what we do. But I don't have a ton of details on what staking is going to be right now, because we haven't gotten that far yet. We're still working on game mechanics, game details, and trying to get all the documents together so we can put together a better picture of what our game's going to be like, because it's our main focus. But we will have staking, both for the token and for our NFTs. Hopefully, we can put something together with poachers, but there's been nothing set in stone from that. But like I said earlier, once all 10K are minted, we're going to make profit sharing all automated. So instead of doing a stash wallet where we wait until it gets up to 50K to distribute, every single time an NFT is sold, you immediately just get your cut. And that your cut is dependent on if you own an extinct skin or how many NFTs you own. The more NFTs you own, the more you get. So in a sense, we'll have NFT staking from that after all 10K are minted and we write the smart contract for it. How many? I think we're close to 2,000 sold, but I can double check right now, actually. Is there a need to raise funds? You could pre-release some features as NFTs that we could buy. Is there a need to raise funds? You could pre-release some features as NFTs that we could buy. That's a thought. Possibly we could do that. Definitely, yes, we definitely need to raise more funds. I have a couple things in the background that I'm pretty excited about that'll move us forward a lot faster than than we're going currently, but I can't give you the details on that yet. But I do have something in the works. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Let me see how many we sold so far. I think we're close to 2,000 sold, but I need to double check that. View on block. Almost there. Okay. So, Small Arm Syndicate currently has 2,966, so 4,540 minus 2,966, that's how many we've sold so far. I'm curious what that number is. 4,540 minus 2,966. So we've sold 1,574 NFTs so far. We've sold 15% of our supply. Oh, yep, John Art beat me to it. There it is. Is there a need to raise funds? Yes, I like that idea. We possibly do that. A NFT that is bought, it allows you to get XYZ and it's burnt upon use. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure we're going to come up with as many ways as we can to raise funds to progress the game. Like I said, I already have something in the works. It's pretty exciting, but I can't release details on it yet. We might possibly have... never mind, I really shouldn't say anything. But anyways, yes, that is the gist of everything that I have for you guys today. Been live for about 30 minutes. So let's do this about 8 more minutes. If you guys have any... I check bi-weekly. Is that in terms of growing the funds or the expansion of our community and number of holders? Is there a plan? Thanks. Yes, there's a plan. Like I said, marketing should be pumped way up at the end of July once we have some more marketing material. And the marketing material that we have in the works right now for the end of July is pretty awesome. And it should help us out a lot. Even outside of... I think what we're working on should not only get eyes on Small Arm Syndicate, but also eyes on the zoo ecosystem. So hopefully you guys think it's as awesome as I think it is. But like I said, that should come out end of July. So we have a marketing plan in place, yes, but we're not pushing anything right now because the market is not great market conditions, and we want a few more of our details out in our Gitbook, and so people can have more to read and understand what we're working on as far as our vision. But yeah. Thanks, Dougies. Thank you all again for supporting Small Arms Syndicate. It's literally, it's a dream come true to have this community where it's at right now. I couldn't be happier, and I appreciate your support. I'm glad that you guys have chosen to be a part of this. It's very exciting for me. I'm very excited. We mentioned a music video in one of the bi-weekly updates. Has there been any update on that front? Yes, I'm working on the music for it. As far as the time of when it will be released, not sure. But again, that's going to be another piece of marketing material that we're going to use that I think will help us get more eyes on us. That will probably come out after, and I want to make that an event. So I can't tell you exactly when that'll come out. That'll definitely come out after our trailer we're working on comes out. What's your favorite SAS so far? Let's look. I think it's definitely one of the Wandalorian helmets. Yeah, it's this one. I just love this one. Mint 1333. It's just perfect. It's got the laser eyes and the Wandalorian helmet in space, the Wandalorian suit and the robot skin. The robot skin has that like black neck that make it look like the whole costume is all one piece. And then you can't forget the scar. The scar's rare too. I mean, look at this. I love this. I love this mint. I also love the Jokers too. The Jokers are amazing. Let me look at those. I love these. I love the eagle on this one. It's freaking awesome. This guy looks pretty crazy. I like him a lot. The pop out eyes with the buck teeth. Pretty sweet. Ah, LC Zoo has this one. Yeah, it's one of my favorite Jokers, I think. Yeah. So, will the SAS token have any sort of burn mechanism? I realize things change, but is it something you're considering heavily? Yes, nothing's set in stone, but we've thought about it. I don't really have a lot of details I can give it to you on it yet, but we're definitely thinking about if all the NFTs don't sell, we will either burn the airdrop tokens that don't get sent to NFT holders, because if we hold the NFT, we're not airdropping the token to ourselves. If the Small Arms Syndicate wallet owns the NFT and it doesn't get bought before the airdrop, those won't be sent to us. So we're either going to redistribute them evenly to NFT token holders, or we'll burn the rest. And that could be something that can be voted on down the road. So, but yeah, if all the NFTs don't sell, then the coins that are allocated to the airdrop will either be burnt or sent to the rest of the NFT holders. So, and again, that'll be up to you guys. We'll make that a community vote, but that's what we're thinking. So I want this to be heavily managed and a lot of decisions made by the community, because I want this to be something that everyone feels like they have a big say in. Any questions? Anything else you're wondering about? We also have the Poacher's Farm coming out whenever that comes out. Something else I can't talk about yet. Although I really want to. But yeah. I think that's it. Been live for about 43 minutes. Yeah, Dougies, thank you for joining. Thank you all for participating in the AMA. I look forward to the progress Small Arms Syndicate's going to continue to bring. We're here permanently. I'm here permanently. This is what I plan to do for the rest of my life. because this is exactly what I want to do. So excited to grow this project, grow the team, grow the community. We got a lot of good things coming. I'm excited for the future. Thank you so much. Thank you for, I appreciate that. But with that, I do have to take this call, and I should end the stream. All right. Thank you guys for joining.